The boardroom felt heavy, the hum of the air conditioner unable to cut through the silence. I could feel her gaze burning into me, but I refused to look up. Then her voice cut through the stillness, sharp and rehearsed. "This is Adam," she announced smoothly. "From now on, he'll be taking over your position." The audacity! Her words pressed against my chest like a weight, but I didn't flinch. Not yet. I shifted my eyes at Adam, early 30s, dark hair, tailored suit, polished to perfection. Too polished. I didn't need to ask how long it had been going on. The way she smiled at him, the way his hand rested lightly on her back. This wasn't just business. Heat rose in my throat, but it wasn't anger. Not yet. It was a calm, cold clarity. This was real. It was happening. But I wasn't unprepared. My massive indifference wasn't an act. I had already steeled myself. This would not break me. Not now. Not ever. The betrayal hadn't come all at once. It crept in slowly, like frost crawling across glass. A late-night meeting here. A canceled dinner there. But I wasn't blind. I noticed the buzzing phone that never left her hand, the light in her eyes when she mentioned his name. Small cracks, but deep enough to unsettle me. Then came the receipt, 2 guests, a hotel I didn't know. The truth sank heavy in my chest. It wasn't just friendly chatter. It wasn't innocent. It was deeper, calculated. I couldn't afford to strike too soon. She was clever, careful, always keeping just enough distance to deny. So I stayed quiet, patient, collecting evidence piece by piece. Phone logs, emails, anything I could find. She thought I wasn't paying attention. She thought I was too trusting. But I was playing a longer game. A week later, I had everything. The late-night calls, the hotel bookings, the photographs, even a DNA test I had arranged under the guise of curiosity. The puzzle was complete. I knew, and it was time she knew that I knew. I found her in the home office, typing on her laptop. Adam wasn't there. He rarely was. I leaned against the doorway, arms crossed. "Want to talk about this?" My voice was low, steady. She didn't look up. "What's there to talk about?" I stepped forward and dropped the folder on her desk. The thud echoed in the room, thick and suffocating. "You've been busy," I said. Her eyes flickered toward the folder, then back to the screen. But I caught it, the brief panic, the flicker of fear. She knew, but she wouldn't admit it. "Not yet. Did you really think I wouldn't find out?" My tone stayed calm, almost unnervingly so. She shut the laptop slowly, the gesture final, heavy. "I didn't think you'd care enough to look." "I always care," I replied, "just not about the things you think I do." I slid the folder toward her. She didn't open it, but I saw her hand tremble. "I know about the hotel," I continued evenly. "The calls. Adam, I know everything." Her breath hitched, and for a heartbeat, her mask cracked, but she forced a smirk. "You've always been obsessive, haven't you?" I said nothing. Silence was enough. She was cornered, and she knew it. For the first time, I felt complete control. She expected me to shout, to break. But I was calm, always calm. The store was mine to unleash, but not now. I turned toward the door, then stopped. "By the way," I said, my voice cutting clean through the air, "I had Adam's DNA tested. He's not your son." The words hit harder than any scream. Her face drained of color, the silence choking the room. She didn't answer. She didn't need to. I walked away, her silence trailing me like a shadow. I didn't need to see her face to know the devastation had sunk in. Later, when the echoes faded, I sat in the stillness of our empty home. I hadn't done it for her, or for Adam. I had done it for me. I wasn't the broken man she assumed. I wasn't the fool. The truth was out. No more lies, no more secrets. And as I closed the door behind me, I never looked back.